This is the plaintiff, Lorna Lewis. She says the defendant's her upstairs neighbor, and the belligerent man's been harassing her mercilessly. He calls her every dirty name under the sun, bangs on her door at all hours of the day and night, and makes obscene gestures, disgusting ones toward her. She was forced to move away and is suing this terrible man for the $2,400 she's owed for harassment. This is the defendant, Tommy Thompson. He says he's the one being harassed by the plaintiff. She has cut off his hot water, she maced him for no reason, and she grows pot plants. She's the instigator. He's not giving her a penny, and that's that. He's accused of starting up with a neighbor.
All parties, please use your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome,
okay. Lorna Lewis, you are suing your neighbor. Downstairs neighbor or
Upstairs neighbor.
Upstairs neighbor, Tommy Thompson, for $2,400 for harassment. Tell me what's going on.
I moved in the unit in July 28, 2015. By then, it was a lady named Andrea living above me. Mr. Thompson used to go off on her and her sons, and then it gradually worked its way downstairs to me, especially when she moved. I became the focus. Mr. Thompson is an alcoholic. He gets drunk, and he starts with being very, very belligerent.
What?
I've been called tramps, whores, yellow hammers. I can't figure out what that one is. And it's on up until June of this year, it had been an off and on thing. But I don't know what triggered him this year. There was another man living above me, Tony. He ran him away with the same thing, and I have a statement from Tony. Now that I'm the only one
left. Does he own the place?
No, he does not.
So why doesn't the landlord get rid of him and keep all of you guys? What's...
Well, I have a statement from him telling me
the landlord?
Yeah.
Okay.
That being cursed out is no reason to evict a tenant.
Okay.
Like I say, I don't know how we got back to him cursing me out and making lewd sexual gestures towards me.
Such as what? Oh, okay. We got you.
I have videos of that.
So why'd you stay there if you were on month to month? Why didn't you want to get out?
I'm Section 8. I like where I live. I thought the owner would work with me on this, but then he finally sent me a message that made me go on and say, you know what, you're not going to help me. I'm going to go on and move. Now, when you're Section 8, you can't just get up and move.
Right, I know.
It's a process.
Yeah.
I've done everything. I turn in my keys tomorrow.
Oh, you do? Oh.
Yes, I moved my belongings out
Lord.
Sunday because after the lewd sexual gestures, I was like, okay, this is escalating.
There's no comparison to peace. What's the problem, Mr. Thompson? What's going on?
Some of the statements that she said are true.
Such as? Which ones are true?
She's saying the gestures that I made cussing her out, she cussed me too. It's not just me by myself. Then she made a statement that the next door neighbor, he's in 2, Tony, I'm in 3. He didn't just move, he got evicted. The sheriff came out and served papers on him.
Because he wasn't paying rent?
That's right. They served papers on him. She said she rented the backyard of the 5 units that's there. And the landlord says no. He said a portion. She takes up at least 3/4 of 15 by 45 feet long. They're in the backyard.
Why did you tell the landlord to?
The landlord made her take it down.
Okay.
Because she moved out.
Yeah, according to her, she's staying at her boyfriend's, is it? Because she can't stand living there because you won't stop harassing her.
That's not true. She's there every night since she moved out and before then.
Okay, what's going on? What seems to be the problem between the two of you?
When she plays her music, she plays it loud. So when I play mine, she's hollering upstairs, banging on the door, and telling me, cut the so-and-so music down. And I told her, you play yours loud, I play mine.
What kind of music does she play?
Regular, just a
Okay, what kind of music do you play?
I play reggae. I play all kind. Bobby. I play all kind of music.
Okay. According to you, she's raising marijuana plants in that backyard?
Yes. No.
That are
not
taller
on the
than you and you're
backyard, on the-
6'3"?
I got it. I got from the police department about the marijuana,
Let me see that.
and I got this other one when she's talking about we being neighbors. She mazed me.
She maced you
Well,
with
maced me
the
or whatever
spray?
it is.
Is that what you
Yes.
mean? When
And
did
I'm
that
blind.
When did that happen? How many times have the police been out there? Are you just showing me police report after police report?
Because I called, when she said it's just me. No, she's doing the same thing that I be doing.
Responded to a call regarding a marijuana tree. No crime. Tree is legal to have. Los Angeles, California. So what kinds of things was she saying to make your life difficult? She's got statements from relatives and friends who would go over, who say you would scream at them and
That's not true.
and that you would exhibit obscene behavior and constant harassment. What would she do that you say you were
She's saying her
retaliating, I guess?
My cousin came over. I was playing music, and it was loud. She got to cussing, and she was going to so-and-so me. And I said, well, let me put my tennis shoes on. I'll be down. I go down the stairs, and like, she's on the side talking about what she going to do to me.
What was she saying?
Talking about whipping me.
She was going to whip you? That little thing, she doesn't even weigh 100 pounds soaking wet. Was she saying
If
that?
I would say what she said to me, then you would think something's wrong. But
No, I
ain't
wanna
gonna
know
be
what she
cussing
said.
like she was cussing me.
Okay.
You might as well. I have videos. I'm about to play
Okay, hold
them.
on one second. Don't talk to him
I'm not
directly.
worried about that.
Ooh,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
getting a taste of the neighborhood right
I'm
here.
sorry.
Go
I
ahead.
got statements from the tenants, this where we both live.
Let me see your
She's
statement.
cutting off my water. She cuts my electrical off because of the box. The fire department made her tear most of her fence down because she was blocking
We're
the
going to talk about that
thing.
fence again? Wow, fences make bad neighbors, it's true. Tenant from Unit 1 had 4 dogs and planted 3 marijuana plants in the backyard. Also, she occupied the back property with her personal items. And then it just has a line that says tenant from Unit 5. I mean, I'm pretty liberal with hearsay and small claims where we can kind of, but that's not exactly a statement. All right. Did you see her 3 dog today, yes or no? I heard them making noise. That's what the person says. No, but I heard them making noise. Okay, is that everything? All right, did you have statements you wanted me to see too?
Yes, I do.
Okay, while you're looking for that, let's see the video. Oh, goodness. How many videos do you have?
I have over 100 videos.
Oh, well, I'm not going to see 100 videos. Pick the ones you think are the best that you'd like me to. Is this one the 2 of you? Come on over to that screen and tell me which videos you want me to look at.
Does it scroll up and down?
Yeah.
Let's see if it's this one.
Okay, but you
It's-
can't, don't hit my TV. It's me. No, it's good. It's all good. Okay, so,
And this is ridiculous that anybody has to go through the nastiness that he's yelling out of his mouth and the sexual gestures he's making.
ooh, indeed.
I am calling the police on him, Mr. Long. I am calling the police on him.
And he keeps saying I holler about his music. I love his music. He has a collection that's out of this world.
Oh, my goodness.
He has excellent music. I never complain about it. I like listening to it. Oh no, this is Thanksgiving Day when I had to pack up my dinner and go somewhere else.
Hey, I thought you never leave. I didn't want to leave. Hey, leave me alone. Leave me alone. You tell him to stop calling me on my name and threatening me and sending men to my door.
Why are you yelling those things and making those gestures and what are you doing?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So if a tenant is living at, say it's the middle of a lease, and there's another tenant that is just harassing that tenant unrelentingly, can the tenant break the lease and get a security deposit back?
I would say they would have to, follow a legal process. So
Well, that's the question. Can you just bail?
no.
You don't think so? What do you say?
Definitely.
Why?
Because that's a violation of your privacy.
Fair enough, but the landlord would say that's not me doing it, it's the tenant.
I agree. I think whatever they signed up for when they signed that lease, they're still bound to that.
Even if there's a harassing tenant next door.
I think so. They didn't sign the lease with the harassing tenant.
Okay, going inside the courtroom.
First of all,
First of all,
like I
what?
said,
There's never. When would there
she
ever-
bothers me, it's
Okay,
fine.
Okay, stop a second. When would it ever be appropriate for you to yell the stuff that's on the video and say the things that you're saying? I mean, I understand that you guys were driving each other crazy. I'm just asking, why can't you rise above that and not make that sexual, disgusting gesture? Why?
When she's insinuating, talking about, I need a woman, I need this, I need that, it ain't on no tape. And I tell her, don't worry about it. I got it. It's mine. It's not her problem to tell me what I need.
Okay, folks.
Your Honor.
No, we're done. We're done. I think, Ms. Lewis, that you have proved your point. And your point was that you wanted to have a forum where someone listened to you. Because I think that you feel like the manager wasn't listening to you, the police weren't listening to you. And I totally get that. I have a situation where you're asking me to order him to pay you $2,400. I also have a situation where he's alleging that you also, and he has some statements that do qualify as statements, saying that you guys were at it that it went back and forth. Whose fault it is something that's very, very difficult for a judge to try to discern, to figure out you pay him or he pays you or what on earth is going on. I mean, I do see him clearly saying and doing things he shouldn't do. I also see you cutting the tape off when you want to say something. Yes. What is the last thing you want to tell me?
I don't know how we got back to where we are, TJ and I. Over the summer, we became friends.
I can tell.
We worked together. The owner doesn't do anything on the property. And everything had been good until September or October. And I don't know, that's when Tony moved out. And I don't know what it was that made him just focus in on me.
Did you spray mace at him?
No, I never sprayed mace at him. Wow, I'm just as baffled at this as you are. That's all
You must
I
be
can
very
say.
relieved to be moving out.
I am.
Did you find a nice place?
I haven't even found a place. I'm going to be staying in my car. I'm storing my stuff at my ex's house, and me and my dogs are going to stay in my car.
What is Section 8 doing?
I don't know. I'm waiting on them to call me to tell me to come pick up a new moving voucher.
All right. Well, I think you did the right thing. I think that people need peace where they are living. These are difficult cases. That's why I wanted to give you as much of a chance to speak and as much of a chance to expose because I think that what you really want is to be heard. But they're very difficult cases when they're saying that's in response to what she was saying, and it's hard for a judge to figure it out. I don't know why you're smiling. I'm not going to award her money, but this is not your best moment. You don't look good right now. Folks, for the reasons I've already discussed, there's not going to be a money judgment. I wish you both well, and I hope that both of you find some peace in your new living arrangement. Good luck.
Thank you.
So the plaintiff fails in her attempt to get a money judgment against the defendant. It's a tough call for the judge, really tough situation. You're making a pretty radical decision here, to move out and live in your car just to get away from him.
Exactly, because I wish she would have asked him for his proof of me cursing him out and stuff. Like I bought proof of him because I haven't done those things.
Well, we heard you cussing a little bit on the tape.
I'm going to have to do what I have to do. And if I have to stay in my car to be away from TJ until my next housing comes through, I'm going to do it. That's how bad it was.
Well, good luck to you, all right?
Thank you so much.
And to your dogs.
Thank you.
Take care of them. Mr. Thompson, I don't know. What do you think about this? You hear what you're pushing her to do?
She's lying.
Why
she
did you
just
say
sit
that?
up here and told the judge and that she's sleeping in her car.
She's going to. She says she's going to.
She's been sleeping in her apartment ever since she moved out on the 6th.
She says she's moving out tomorrow.
She been moved out. I got paperwork that stated she moved out on the 6th. And she been coming back every night, sleeping in her apartment.
Well, she says she's leaving
Fine.
tomorrow. But to get away from you?
Whatever. She's clever.
You don't feel bad?
No, I don't feel bad. I feel great.
Really?
That's right.
Well, as the judge said, you didn't look this wasn't your great day.
Yeah, but she didn't. She just listened to her. She did not.
she
No,
listened to you too.
I got paperwork and proved it to what she said. What she said I'm doing. She said she didn't maze me. I got from the police department. She mazed me, and don't tell the judge she didn't. these little ruffle things under here, that's when she mazed me.
Okay.
I don't want to hear that.
All right. So you're not sorry about her leaving then, right?
I'm glad.
Then very good. Okay, good luck to you. Thank you very much.
I got to tell you, Doug, I mean, this case shows how crazy it is to be at war with a neighbor, because in this case, they both lose. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.